Yes. Oi, oi, oi. Wait, oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. Excuse me. Let's just turn that down a bit. Nice. OBS, you picking this up? You're picking up what I'm putting down here. That's real nice. Well, it's been like a month since I did anything. And I just feel like doing something again. I played, what was it, Mordhall? And I was playing Kingsfield. But I guess the second time I played it, I didn't capture the game audio. Which is just really cringe. I don't know why I didn't feel like playing the game anymore. It's good. It gets really good at that point. I just didn't want to do it. Whatever. Nice tits. This game's pretty sweet. It's got titties on the loading screen. So it's a Diablo clone. Or the people who made that other Diablo clone, Titan Quest, made it, I think. I've never played Titan Quest, but I just know that's what they're known for. Yeah, it's an ARPG. What else do you want from it? So I am the summoner. They're like classes and all those. You gotta have classes if you have an ARPG. But the thing this game does is you get to choose 2 classes, and then you, like, get skills from both. So I'm a necromancer, but I'm also an occultist. So, like, I can summon stuff as a necromancer, and I can also summon, like, Hellhound and Raven. Well, it's a familiar, but it's a Raven. As a cultist, but I can also debuff with this spell here. And there's all this other crap, which I don't want. It doesn't benefit my pure summoner build. But, I've played this game a bit. I had 2 other characters, which I just stopped. Well, the second character I'm probably still playing. I just want to get more cool stuff. But alright. It's time to summon. So I got 4 things here on my hotbar. And then this is just my curse skill. And then there's my health and my energy. I'm level 33. Bam. Alright. First comes the Raven. So this thing, I've invested like no points into this. It kind of just sits there and does nothing. But you might as well have it anyway. It somehow never dies. I think things just don't target it. Then here comes, what's this thing called? Blight Fiend. Again, I've invested almost nothing into this thing, so it kind of does nothing, but I think it tanks, sort of. It's like big, weird World of Warcraft monster. Alright, then here comes the, Hellhound. This thing's actually pretty sick. It's a good attacker. And it's fast, and like, I think it has like an AoE skill, which is good. Or area of effect. Now here's the real meat and potatoes, or rather just the potatoes, because they don't have meat, because of course it's skeletons. There they are. So I got my bone brothers, except the thing is, when I cast it I get 3, and they stay up till they die, essentially. But I can have up to 8, so I can cast it again and get 3 more. And also, like, their class is different every time. The ones that I think are, like, the majors, so these guys are mages, some of the scepters. They're good because they have, like, an AoE thing. Archers are good for single target, but the skeleton that just has a hammer, if it, and, like, no armor, he sucks, and I kind of don't want him. So summon one more time, and I get 2 rangers and the mage. There's also, like, a guy with a sword and a shield, who's, like, a commander, but that one's pretty rare, but that's, I think that's, like, the strongest. But this is the group. The bunch. Please check the video resolution. I've always wondered what the actual resolution for YouTube's supposed to be. Twitch just didn't give a darn. Probably does now.
Safe storage. No questions asked.
God, I hope so. There's all these, like, crafting you can do, but you don't really have to do it. Once you get, like, high level. I've always crud in my
Hold on
inventory.
for you.
So being an ARPG, the point is to kill things real fast. But since I'm a summoner, I kind of just let all these dudes do the killing, and I use this ability which debuffs, and that's pretty much all the purpose I serve. Like, my auto attacks do no damage. So I was here. I'm like actually pretty far into the game. I'm in like act, I think it's 3. I'm pretty close to 4 though. 4 starts at this place and I'm over here. And there's 4 acts in the base game, but then the DLC adds 2 more. Alright. So, see, here's what happens. These, like, meteor things are what the mages are casting. So those are, like, AoE things. So they're good. Good, well, just good for clearing trash, like, groups of like these dudes. Watch this. See, they just get ripped apart. And then the Hellhound, is, well, just good. Just a good singular minion. Unlike my 8 skeletons. So he just does good damage. And the Rangers are, again, good for single target, and the Warriors are just kind of trash all around. Alright. I've unassigned points. Should probably assign those. Alright, you can go away. You can also change what, like, behavior your minions have here, but not skeletons. There's a thing down here that's like the counter. It says 8. It's raised skeletons, but you can't change their behavior. I don't know why. So it's the Hellhound. I can change it from aggressive, normal, and defensive. They're all at normal for now. I like to make Hellhound aggressive, then like Raven defensive, then Blight Fiend or whatever it's called, just aggressive because it dies really quick anyway. So when they have the Thane over their heads, that's because I cursed them with the Curse of Frailty. Oh, I dropped an upgrade item. That's like absolutely useless, but I pick it up anyway. And that was a thing. That's like a story thing. There's like corruption. It's that green stuff. You gotta destroy it, and you get crystals, and use the crystals for stuff. So that's pretty much just playstyle for now. I just cast stuff, or I just debuff them, and then my minions do all the heavy lifting. They're very effective, though. Oh, shoot. I got an epic item, which is this game's version of Diablo Uniques. Though, that doesn't mean they're good. I don't know what I just picked up, but it's probably not good at all. Oh, dang. Die. I think this game's kind of notorious for having really strong summoner builds. That's what I've read. And yeah, it is pretty effective. That guy's just in the wall. Very good. Like, Path of Exile, which is a similar ARPG Diablo 2 clone in recent times. Summoner builds are alright in that game, but like, they're just really boring. It's pretty much the exact same here. Well, I've always been a fan of summoner builds. I guess people find them boring because, yeah, you're just sort of sitting there while everything else, your like AI-controlled army does all the work. Have I been in here? No. Nice pecs. It's loading screen people. I don't even know who these guys I'm killing are. They're like these, like, crusaders or something. I think they're evil. But, yeah. Huh. Hold up a sec. Ooh. Die. While my teammates are taking care of that, I want to see what I got. Touch of Malice. It sucks. Alright. It's just some cruddy mace. And the type of equipment I'm looking for here is stuff that gives bonus to pets, which is just minions. They call them pets. So this thing, this is my mace thing. It's actually really good. Because it gives +2 to raise skeletons, which means my skeletons are stronger. And also gets bonus to all pets, 30% to damage, plus 22% vitality damage, which I think I do a bit of. 5% attack speed, so it's pretty sweet. It's probably gonna be a while until I find something better. Like a really long time. Because the common thing among ARPGs is having plus to skills is always really strong. So +2 to skeletons is pretty darn cool. Oh shoot, there's a boss. He has the skull, so he's tough. I might lose some skeletons to this guy. That usually happens. Yep, I just lost 3. Come back. Oh, okay, he just killed all of my skeletons. Shoot. This does tend to happen when you're a minion build. Once you lose your minions, you're kinda just gonna die real fast. Come back. Kill him. Oh no. Okay, well he's dead. And there's a cooldown before I can cast Raise Skeletons again. Like, what is it? 12 seconds. So I guess you can't just spam it in a boss fight. My minions, who aren't skeletons, took quite a beating. Shoot. I've got a frog in me throat. And I haven't spent my points yet. Alright. So each level, up until level 50, you get 3 points per level, or skill points, but after 50 you only get 2. And you also get some skill points just from, like, doing quests. But, you can either, like, spend points down here, it's the same for both classes, at, they call it, like, the mastery, and you unlock stuff further down, so, like, all this stuff you need 15 points invested in mastery bar to unlock. So I have 10 here, and I got everything here. And when you put points of mastery, you also get some stats, which is nice. So I've gone farther on necromancy, I'm at 20 here. You can go all the way up to 50, but that's a lot of points, 30 points, 10 levels at this point. So, like, I'd kind of rather actually spend them in skills for now. And once I've, like, maxed out all the actual useful skills, I'll start putting points into mastery. And then just going, like, down a line or whatever I need. So summon Hellhound. It's level 13 out of 16, so I'm just gonna max it out. So that means you can only put 16 points into it on the, well, on the skill tree, but when you get, like, plus to skills from your equipment, it can go above 16 or whatever the cap is. Like, some skills cap out at 8 or so. Or just not as much. So now my Hellhound is a bit stronger, which is sweet. Because it's already a strong boy. Yeah, I think I've actually already done everything here. This is just a short, unimportant mini dungeon. I think that guy I just fought was the boss. It's a treasure. I need my treasures. So if stuff's green, that means it's, rare. And I have some rares equipped, but usually you want epics. Also, every time you level up, you get an attribute point. And physique is the most important because it's health and, like, defense. Then cunning's for melee damage, and spirit's for more energy and also magic damage. But since I don't really do physical or magic damage, my minions do all the damage. Cunning isn't important at all. I'm probably never going to put points in it, but spirit I might put a few points into because, like, some equipment for, well, summoner builds need spirit requirement. So I have to have a spirit, like high spirit, to wear them. But otherwise, you just dump everything into physique. Because you gotta be tanky. Since your skeletons are guaranteed to die very fast. They're glass cannons, which makes sense because they're skeletons. Which way do I have to go? I have to go, like, down here and up there, I think. So I have the motley crew. Now, so if they go too far away from you, they just teleport to you. So that's pretty handy. Very good. Well, I'm gonna just yell at something. I couldn't hear that. It's like manticores here? Yeah. Sweet. They're no match for us. How's OBS handling? Wait, alright. Test. I think it's doing it. I don't want a repeat of the, Keynes Field. That's what it's called. You clear that trash. Got Griver's Mill. Die. Love the meteors. The only problem with the meteors is I don't think a lot of my attributes increase minion physical, or minion... What would you even call it? Elemental damage? It's probably like fire. This game has a lot of element types, or just like, I guess, damage types. I honestly don't know why there are so many. Like, you've got the basic fire, ice, lightning, then like physical, poison, whatever. Then there's like vitality, there's aether, there's chaos. And they're really rare. There's not like that many things that do those like weird types, but like stuff that will hit you with those damage types will hurt a lot, so you still need resistance in those. So there's like 10 down here. Resistances, so fire, cold, lightning, like basic stuff. Then you have poison, piercing, which is just physical damage but better, because it pierces your armor, which is really sweet. Then bleeding, then vitality, which I don't even know what vitality is. What does that mean? Then aether and chaos are kind of like... So the green corruption uses like aether, because they're called ethereals. I guess they're like the main antagonists in this game and story. And chaos is used by like these demon things, which are like ethereals, but they're like enemies or something. Like, I think these guys are using chaos there. So like red energy like that is usually associated with either I think either chaos or vitality. They're really similar, it seems. Kill him. It's just like a little village, and then... Die. Gotta shatter that crystal. Illegal weed. Shepherd's Call. Ooh, one of my things leveled. Sweet. That's another thing. This game has a really, really complicated system that, like, it has on top of all of this. It's called Devotion here. So you go there from the class menu. And then it's just this. There's all these constellations that you, like, get points and you put them in here. And it's actually a really complex system. There's, like, the order in which you spend points is really important. Because in order to, like, unlock constellations, you need affinities. And you get affinity points by completing constellations. So you need points to buy constellations to unlock more points to get other constellations. So it's like this stuff, it only needs 1 purple, so it's easy to get. And this is, you also get like skills from this, which are applied along with your normal skills. It's kind of weird how it works, but you don't really have to worry about it. It's not too important. Well, for in-game it's very important, because you get some cool stuff from this. So all the constellations on like the outside, like these big things, Light of Empyrean, it needs 8 yellow and 18 blue, and I'm not even close to that. I'm saving up for this one, Mogdragon the Wolf, so that needs 15 purple and 12 green. I almost have 15 purple, but I don't have any green, so I need to get more green constellations or whatever. And I want this one because it gives bonuses to minions. So, 5% offensive ability. And offensive ability is essentially chance to hit and also crit chance, so it's really important to get high offensive ability. So these all give, each star gives like a little passive boost. Unless it's like shining, that means it's an ability. But they both only cost 1 point, and I have 1 point available here. So for this I would get 35 offensive ability for myself, then 5% increased offensive ability for pets. So the buffs from my own character, unless they're defensive, they're not important. Like 80% bleeding damage, I don't do bleeding damage, so that doesn't help. But bonus to all pets, 30% to all damage, that's really good. And this is total speed. And some resistance for myself, vitality resistance. Bleeding damage, again, not really useful. Elemental resistance for myself, that's good. And bonus to all pets, 80% to all damage. And then this is the skill you get at the end, so you have to start here, you can't start from there. See, it's like a constellation, it goes in a line. So this is just a buff for you and your minions, so it's really good. Because you want to be buffing your minions. And it's 20% chance on attack. So essentially how all the skills on this, like, devotion work is, they're not skills you really cast yourself. Rather, you assign one of your, like, existing skills to them, and then the skill on here applies along with the skill you selected. So, this is Shepherd's Crook, and it gives some bonus to pets, and also resistances for my own character, which is good. And on the end, you get Shepherd's Call, which, just buffs your minions. So again, it's also good. But it's not an ability in itself, it's like an extra you add on to whatever you assign there. So I assign my curse skill, which is what I have on my right click. So like I'm using it right now. So essentially I use my curse, but also that Shepherd's Call is getting used as well. And there it is. So it applies for like a duration, then it has a cooldown. So whenever I use this curse, I'm also applying the cool little minion buff. And every skill can only have one devotion skill tacked on, so I can't tack on like other things to Curse of Frailty. I can only have Shepherd's Call. Also, you find lore. It's like those purple books. It's just lore it adds on like diaries or whatever. And reading them gives you XP, so that's why you do them. There's another boss here. Get him. Thankfully, my skeletons aren't dying as much as last time. Ooh, that's a lot of greens. I also have multiple bags here. So this is my main inventory, lore. And I have multiple bags, which I can also fill. So I have a lot of inventory space, but there is like storage you can use. And there is like... This is how you get points for the devotion. Or, this. I should probably spend a point. That one. So now I've completed this constellation, Night Talon, because I hit that one. In order to complete the constellation and get... Oh, crap. I got the worst frog. So this one needs 1 purple in order to spend any points, and once you've completed it, so doing all 4 of the dots here, which I just did, you get 3 purple and 2 red, so now I have 15 purple and 2 red, before I only had 13 purple. And you get more points actually through these. These are shrines, I guess like Breath of the Wild. And they are all around the world. Some of them are like secrets. And once you complete them, you get a single point. And there's 55 of them. So, 55 points total. The great thing about summoner builds is you can kind of just run past everything, and your minions who are slower than you will just kill everything for you. Curse. Oh dear. Let's check back on the map. Not even worry about fighting. I can also just get loot. That's a nice thing about summoners, also in Path of Exile. While your minions are fighting things, you can just be like sitting back and looting. Instead of having to kill things, then loot. Thus you're more time efficient, whatever. Even though only nerds care about time efficiency in an not MMORPG, but just an ARPG. I guess Path of Exile is kind of an MMO, because it's multiplayer, but it's more like Diablo 2, obviously. Because it's like light multiplayer, you're not always online and things, but you can like join other people's games if you want. There is also online in this game, but it's only like direct connection. It's not like, I don't think you can have like servers going. There's no like board or whatever in like any of the towns where you can just find other people's games and join them. Unless I've just been missing it, and it's always been there. Yeah, gotta get that loot. Food ration. Food rations help for restoring HP over the time, so you just pick them up. They're not like items, so you don't have them in your inventory. Oh, dang. I've reached despise status with the Chitonians. There's like reputation in this game, so you can get like bad reputation for enemy factions, which makes them like come at you in greater numbers, thus increasing how many things you can kill. And also increases the chances of bosses, which is good, because you want to fight bosses, because like, that's where all the loot comes from. And then you can also get positive status with like the towns and like the friendly factions. And that, they'll sell you new, better items because of that, and give you discounts. So it's important to have bad reputations with enemy factions and good reputations with good factions. So it's like, yeah, here it is. So here's the Chitonians. Despised. Unlocked to despise extra spawns. So then it's like hated, additional hero spawns, which are bosses. And Nemesis spawns, which are super bosses, eventually, but that takes like a really long time. And you'd probably be really high level by the time you can do that. I think I can exit through this way. I forget if this is even a place you need to go. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's kind of hard to differentiate side dungeons from, like, actual dungeons in this game sometimes. They all look the same. I don't know why they would look different, though. Ooh, level up. 34. I get more skill points. Though not devotion points, those are two different things, even though they're really similar. Because devotion points you don't get through leveling, you get through the shrines. Kill. Yes. I'm only at 7 skeletons. I gotta resummon. Nice. Kill the non-believers. Man, World of Warcraft's happening. I can't wait for people to go to it, like, so excitedly. It's the best thing since sliced World of Warcraft. They're like, oh wow, just like this World of Warcraft classic, just like I remember it. But then they're probably gonna realize that this isn't really that fun anymore. It's kind of like what happened with OSRS when it first happened, old school RuneScape, I mean. I was there, like, I think I started playing it a bit after it started, probably like a few months. So there were a lot of people, and you had to go on like a website to trade. There was no grand exchange or anything like that. So trading took a really long time. I was just trying to sell all of my coal I mined to like people who wanted to train smithing. And it took me a really long time. Like, oh, let's meet up in Varrock, alright. But no, you get grand exchange, you can just trade it over. And like when I think about old school RuneScape now, that they've added in stuff players requested, and the game's absolutely nothing like it was originally. Or like how RuneScape was in 2007. It's a lot funner. Because like nostalgia was just blinding a lot of people for OSRS, and myself, because I was really excited for OSRS. Oh, music change. We have a boss. Like an actual big boss. And it's really loud music. At least on my end, it probably is on stream too. This guy sucks. He's already almost dead. Though he is killing... He killed 2 of my skeletons. I shall resummon. Oh shoot, he has a phase 2. And new music. This guy might actually be like the final boss of this act. I don't remember. He might be like a really important enemy. Thalnash? No, I don't think he is. Just a minor boss. And he's dead now. Got some cool stuff. It might have been the final boss of the act. Sick. Anyway, about World of Warcraft. I played that when, like, Wrath of the Lich King happened, and then also when Cataclysm happened. Of course, I was a little dumb child. I don't know about child, but I was stupid. And I didn't know what was good. What do I want here? But, like... Well, they're not doing Wrath of the Lich King or Cataclysm or even Burning Crusade. They're doing Vanilla, because of course it's World of Warcraft Classic. So no hot Blood Elves or hot Draenei women running around. It's only going to be hot Dark Elf women. So Horde's not going to have any hot races. I don't know, I guess some people might like Tauren. Maybe Orcs. Who knows? What do I want here? I can make my curse stronger. So what it does is it slows enemies and makes them more or less resistant to certain damage types, which my minions do in damage types, so it's useful. Or I could just invest in the mastery bar and go towards the skills over here, which are good. So... when there's like a line connecting skills like this, it means that it, like, they are all related to each other. So this is just the Hellhound itself, summon Hellhound. So increasing that just increases its, like, health and damage and its base stats. And here's a skill it can learn, Ember Claw. And I need 20 points in Mastery Bar for that. And these are all just either skills or, like, extra bonuses for it. So, if I want to have a strong Hellhound, I need to invest in these as well. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do 3 points of Mastery. So now I'm at 13, 2 more and I'll be at 15 and I'll unlock these. Blood of Dreeg. No, I don't think I want that. Then, like, none of these up here are good. Except for... I think one of these up here are actually kind of neat. No, I'm thinking of the Spawns Abyssmeal. That's just a good, like, aura skill you can activate, I think. And it benefits your minions, which is really important for... Well, when you're a pure summoner, you want, like, everything to benefit your minions. Though benefiting you defensively is good as well, but offensively isn't, so you're not doing damage yourself. I don't like that noise. Oh, I can also spend a skill point here. Physique, of course. So enemies are all fighting over here. Ooh. Is that a shield? I need shields, so I use a shield. Let's read this lore. Nice. Is any of this cool gear I got useful to me? I don't think I can wield most of it. I don't know what that noise is. What's this? No, that's not very... That's okay. That's not good. That increases lightning damage, but it's not really good for me. Darn. I'm friggin' tired. Get in stash. I don't remember if there's anything good over there. I think you have to go towards this way to actually progress. But this game has a habit of leaving really cool gear, or just really good loot in side areas. I guess it's a reward for going to the side area and not just advancing the story. Alright, there's... I don't think there's anything there. Love or hate Kanye, he's spitting straight facts here. Get him. Yeah! Oh dang, ambushed. I didn't see him. Oh. I think I go down here. There's more enemies. Ethereals. Curse them. Oh shoot, boss. The guy's gonna kick my skeleton's butts. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, he's dead. Nice. Now to loot. More green gear. This way. I hope. Sick. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta get that lore.
My inventory is full.
Oh no, inventory full. Is any of this stuff useful? Nope. Well, not beneficial to me, at least. Like, of course you can sell everything, but, I don't really need money right now. Get him. Swarm him. Nice. What about this stuff? That's a rain. This is heavy shoulders. It's not good. I think the gear I'm using is really under-leveled and weak, but I just don't really feel like replacing it. Oh, dang. I can't even pick up that thing. Inventory's completely full. Need that bristly fur. Just fighting like boars and like these ape things in the wilds. It's fun. Get him. Alright, very nice. Making progress. I'm almost to Fort Icon, which is where Act 4 starts, I think. Ooh, cursed. It's blocking the doorway. There's like nothing in here actually. This little tower. Very good. Okay, this big boy. Oh dear. He has a lot of health. He's dead. Can't wait for the new Path of Exile plea. So they're talking about how they're wanting to make summoners stronger. Which is interesting, summoners never get buffs, or changes in general. If anything, they get like nerfed. Well, the summoning skills get nerfed, which kind of just sucks. Like, summoners certainly aren't the meta. Though they do. The cool thing about summoners in both Paths of Exile and this game, you can get by as one without having good gear. It's like my gear's trash because I'm just wearing whatever I find. And I'm getting through the bosses and stuff alright. I'm certain if I was like a mage or a fighter or whatever, like a weapon user or magic user, you'd probably be struggling a whole bunch. Because I was on one of the characters I made before. My gear sucked, so I sucked. But when you're a summoner, all you really have to worry about is your summons. As long as you put points into them, they're probably going to be strong by themselves. You don't really need gear to like make them stronger. Though it does help, and you are going to need it by like end game. I can't use that shrine yet. But just for getting through the game, just putting points into summoning skills is good enough. It's the exact same in Path of Exile. Oh shoot, that's a big boy. Kill him. Alright, he's dead. I think I'm just gonna go home and like sell my stuff, then come back here. Homestead. I also have to like turn in a quest here. Because that guy I killed, I need to tell them about
Why
it.
do you have such a grim look on your face?
Grim
What
Dawn.
happened out there?
Kill that dude.
I'll be damned. If the bastards pull this off, we may as well slit our own throats. This scenario was well beyond my pay grade, or would be if I were getting paid. You will need to bring this to... I've already informed Creed of your recent actions. He is
Alright, cool. What's this thing you gave me? Star Seer's Cord. That's not useful at all to me. That it's like lightning damage. I don't do that. Alright, I'm just gonna store my epic items. I'm storing a bunch here. I don't think any of these are really that useful as a summoner, so I just keep them in here. As I do with all my characters. What's this? It's kind of alright. Big increase to physique. That's a shield. It's probably better than the one I have. That's an alright helmet. Crossbow, I don't use those. Is that a sword? Inquisitor, I'm not an Inquisitor. Lightning damage. Yeah, I'll just sell love stuff. First I have to talk to this boy up here.
You're here. Good. We have much to discuss.
Oh dear, I leveled up.
It has been performed only with occultist ranks.
Feels like a ritual.
We can once again reconnect with the main Legion force to the north. Just in time, too. Based on the information you've brought back from Carol's.
Alright. Rest up the ritual. I gotta go to Fort Icon.
See anything you like?
Alright, what can I sell? That. 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 What else? That. That. Just a bunch of this crap. That's okay. This might actually be better than what I have equipped. I don't know, the thing I have gives 4% total speed, which includes movement speed, I think, and movement speed's pretty nice. That one sucks. So these weapons I don't use, so they don't give bonuses to minions. Those crud. Sludge and crud. That's actually a lot better than what I'm wearing, I think. And not a lot better. It has, oh, I just saw the bonus dual pets. That is actually quite a bit better. And a bit more resistance. Yeah, alright. I need 281 spirit to wear this, and I only have 260, so I'm gonna spend my 1 point in spirit. I'm gonna need a bit more spirit, it seems. Oh, that's not very good. Alright, sweet. I can play the game again now. Where am I going? Oh, right here. Huh. 1 hour. More skill points. That's kind of interesting. So I can unlock a buff for Raven, which makes it so that it, like, shoots out an aura, or it has, like, an aura around it, which increases elemental damage and gives a teeny bit of elemental resistance. So I'm just gonna have that just for 1 point. I'm probably not gonna go any further, up to 12. Yeah, that's definitely not worth it. So I already summoned it. Alright, that's neat. So it applies to not only me, but everyone else. I can go back to the portal I made. And, yeah, having high elemental resistance for minions and yourself is good. Especially minions, because then I think, like, low resistances are gonna mean they die real often, and that's just not cool. Or if you have low resistances, that means you die often, which also isn't very cool. It's just like Diablo 2. Or just all the Diablo games, because they use a very similar resistance system, except for 3. I don't even know what 3 does. It's like, they don't have percentages, but they just have the system I don't really like, which is just a number. Like, I guess so, but why? There's another shrine up here, but I can actually use this one, unlike the other one. Kill him. Nice. Alright, what's this all about? Cool. What's this? Cold damage, that's not useful. But I did get another point, which is good. A devotion point. So these little goblins, darn, they're working with these, like, ape things. It's like Sasquatches. Oh wow, there's a war going on over here. Let's go butt in. Get him. Oh, can't pick up that item. There. Alright. Storm Spirit. Neat. It's nice being able to curse them all in one cast. It's my AoE on the curse skills pretty high. Oh damn, there's some friendlies here. Death's Vigil. Now I'm actually at Fort Icon, except there's more of these guys. Die. It's so nice, I don't have to do anything, I can just watch them do everything for me. Just, check me phone. Okay. Level 8. Sweet. They have like a little thing out to the side here, I think. If I remember correctly. I think there might be a shrine there. You know, on my other characters, I looked on like... There's a map called grimtools.com. Why did I say map? There's a site called grimtools.com which has maps. That has like all the locations of the shrines and like where you can get all the cool stuff. It's a pretty cool site. Path of Exile has some sweet sites as well. There's a lot of fighting in here. Pick up the thing. There. Nice. Getting all these Hyman's badges. I don't think those are good for me. But they only take up one little square in the inventory. So you pick them up, so they're not going to weigh you down too much. Or not weigh you down, there's no like encumbrance from like Elder Scrolls encumbrance, but there's inventory space. Which is pretty standard of these games, because it's what it was in the first Diablo game, so every other JRPG does it too. Oh dang, I'm getting hurt. It's a good chest here. Yeah, no blues, just green. Ooh. Get him. Woo. What was that? Shh. So it sounded like. Strike. Get him. I've noticed my minions' clearing speed is decreasing quite a bit from the last few sections. That probably means I need to like do something to increase our damage. I'm not really sure what. There's something I've heard about minion builds. They're really strong when you first start them, and that's true. But unless you start to get good gear, they're gonna start to really creep down in power. You just really gotta start getting stuff which gives like plus to minion damage or minion skills. Or else your damage is gonna fall off. Or they're just going to die too easily. Which also stinks. They're all talking at once. If only they could just talk once at a time and use their indoor voices preferably. I miss the shrine? It's somewhere around here, I think, or it might be in like the next section. For a Cayman. This game should just have voice acting like Deus Ex. Everything sounds the exact same. And they all go, when they're like running or being shot at. I don't really know why they chose to do that, because people don't really do that when they're like running around or being shot at, unless they're Aspergic or something, I don't know. Or like really winded. Here it is. There's a loose torch here. There's a secret. Remember this. And then there's a wall you gotta break. And then yet another little crypt thing here. So there's just a little mini dungeon inside a side dungeon. You know these lore items. I want that XP. There's probably some really interesting story on these lore things, but I don't really care. And yet another wall. Ooh, blue. What's it gonna be? It's not very good. For my character, at least. There's a shrine over here. Gotta hit. And also a super chest. So there, hopefully a blue in here, but there wasn't. But there's a blueprint. Sweet. So there's like, you can craft stuff at blacksmiths, like weapons and stuff, but you need the blueprint first. And a lot of the good equipment I think you can only get from blueprints. So that's why they're pretty sweet. Despised with Undead. Nice. Oh darn. Alright guys, fall back. Get out of that like AoE death field. Here we go. Alright, boss dead. Give me the goods. That's another boss. He has a lot of health. Can I take him so my minions don't die? Oh dear, I just went to half health. I think I'm gonna lose some skeletons here. Though he's only attacking me, and I don't think he has too many AoE attacks. Okay, he's dead. I actually didn't lose anybody. Alright. Nice. I think I have a few devotion points now. Which means I can probably... Yeah, I have 3 points. What do I buy? So I need 12 greens for this. So you can see what needs or I think gives certain points by just hovering over them here. Oh god, what? Okay, there's monsters here. Let's take care of them first. Respected with rovers. So the good factions, like, they like give you points, or you earn good faction stuff with them for like killing things they don't like. So rovers don't like undead. So not only do the undead hate you more because you kill them, but also the things that don't like the undead like you more because you killing the undead. Alright. Now what's this all about? So I need green. What gives green? Also, you can just search here. So pet. Because I use pets. So I can see what gives pet bonuses if it's red. So this like, certain constellations give less like bonuses than others, but they come at the cost of, what am I trying to say? Okay, certain constellations, their bonuses, or like the stars, stuff they give sucks, but the upside is there's a really high complete constellation bonus. It's like Raven, there's only 4 stars here, but you get 5 green. And like Shepherd's Crook is the same, except it's 5 stars, not 4. And this one's also 4 stars, and it gives 3 purple, 2 red. And usually the ones that have really good point bonuses, or for each star, they have like a really high requirement and might not give much, or none at all. So that's mainly the ones on the outside. So like all these, they don't give you anything if you complete them all, and they have a really high cost, but all the stars are a lot of good, there's good stuff there. So you pretty much are just working forward, or working toward the good constellations, and picking up a bunch of trash ones along the way. The Leviathan. So it's the Wolverine. I don't know if I want this one though, it gives a lot of resistance to my pets. And pet defense is pretty important, because you don't want them dying. Alright, back to green. So, in order to even start on Constellation, you have to put a point into Crossroads. It's at the center. And so for each one of these, you get one of its respective color. So I put 1 here and got 1 purple, and from there I did like, what did I do? I think I might have done Shepherd's Crook, because it only needs 1 purple, so you go here, then there, and then you have 6 purple when you complete that, and you go wherever you want. So in order to really start on any of the green ones, such as Raven, or what's this? Bismuel's Bonds. That gives some good stuff to pets. A lot of plus damage. Bismuel's Command. That one's pretty good, but you need red and green for that, and I don't have either. But I'm still working towards that one. Trying to think. Maybe I just do the Raven, because it gives all the green, but its stars aren't really useful at all. What's this? They give some green for completing it. The Fiend. Fire damage, that's not really useful. I think the Hellhound does fire damage, but I can like convert that to another type. So it's not very useful either. This one gives red. The Jackal. Nah. What this? The Panther? No. Shoot. Oh. I think I'll just do the Raven. But what else gives a bunch of green points? The Toad? That could be pretty good. So Toad's only 4 points and it gives 3 purple and 3 green. I need both of those. Vitality resistance, spirit offensive ability. Attack convert to health. Ooh. And vitality damage, that's not useful. Because it doesn't help out my pets. So comparing it to Raven. This one's alright too. Some tricky business. I'm just gonna do Toad. I think I was considering doing Toad earlier as well. I'm just gonna hit it. So bam, bam, bam. And you can recall those points. You can recall, like, points you spend on your own character stuff. Or, you can recover these points, devotion points. And I think you can recover attribute points, but I don't really know. You may or may not be able to. But attribute points aren't as important, because there's only 3 things you can spend it on. There's always chests. Okay, and I'm out. That was all you could do there. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't have a movement skill. I don't know if either, occultist or necromancer has any movement skills that they can learn. So I can only kind of just run around. Like, some of the other classes have really good movement skills, but these ones don't. There you go. Look at the vital essence. Nice. Oh man, I'm almost a Fort Icon. Oh no. They opened a rift. Just don't even pronounce the T. Oh yeah, he'll be fine. He probably won't. Alright. The fort has been overrun by ethereals. No. How could they? Oh shoot. Have to fight them to open the rift or the portal. Oh no, skeleton's dying. Pull out. Or don't, just stand there. But hey, I won in the end, who cares? Alright. There's more lore here.
Good, you've arrived. Things here are in worse shape than I thought.
Oh dear.
Sabotage. Look what you did precisely.
So the ethereals have captured the commander or whatever, and he's evil, so now I gotta kill him. I think. Probably something like that. Alright. It's lore. Oh. I've already learned that blueprint. It's useless. I did learn Strange Shield, or Siege Shield, of course. So what do these guys want me to do? Okay. Oh, I did get a leveled up. Spirit. And then I can wear this. Actually, I think I could already wear it, because I hit a thing on Devotion that gives spirit points. Neat. So this gives some resistance, which is good. And also pet bonus damage and elemental resistance, so it's pretty sweet. It's useful. As for this, what do I want here? Not really sure. I think I might just go further into occultist. Yeah, maybe. I don't actually know. Maybe I want to do necromancer. What even? I've like maxed out everything for skeletons. I've maxed out the actual raised skeleton skill. I maxed out this thing that increases how many skeletons you can have. Then this, which just increases their damage. Essentially. What else? What is that noise? I don't like that. None of these are useful, really, to my build. This is pretty good to shoot for. It has a bunch of pet bonus. I don't really want to work towards stuff that makes Blight Fiend stronger, because I don't think Blight Fiend's ever going to be too strong. The points like you could spend on empowering Blight Fiend could go towards like Hellhound, which is quite a bit stronger. I think I'll try to go for Bonds of Bismiel and also extra Hellhound stuff. So I'm just gonna increase mastery. Eventually work towards Hellhound skills. Oh, they have guns. thought he had something good, but it wasn't. Okay, how's my inventory looking? Survey room. Into the dungeon. The armory. I gotta kill the possessed general. Die. When it's this enclosed, it's good for the mages, because they can just like hit everything with their little meteors. Do that thick damage. Dropping a lot of loot. Most of it's probably not useful. That's the way it goes with this build, it seems. Stuff that doesn't have pet damage bonuses is vastly more common than stuff that does. Which makes sense, because most builds they don't use pets at all. There's a Legion supplies I need, but I can't pick it up, so no room. Now I can pick it up. Nice. But I still gotta fight the dude. Give me that stuff. Cask. Cask of Amontillado. Sweet. Gotta curse him. Oh. Oh, there's a dude in there. I'll go fight him. Could probably sort a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Oh damn, we're just fighting him now. Look. Hey, you did it. Only lost one skelly. But now he's back. Well, not that same exact skeleton, it's probably a new one. Ooh. There's some bonus to pets there, but still not better than what I have, so I'm just gonna leave that. Alright, here's the boss, I think. Somewhere around here. There he is, Commander Lucius. Die! Oh no, he's gonna kill all of my skeletons real fast. Alright, we need to like fall back and heal. Yeah, he has that attack, which is strong. Oh dear. I wonder if I can bait him a bit. Because like, so minions, they're not gonna make an effort to dodge his AoE. So I kinda have to do that myself. Oh, okay, well he's dead.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh my gosh, come on. There you go. I can carry more. Just had to slightly shuffle it around in the bag. Now you get some cool loot. And money. I'm gonna be real lazy. I doubt that saved me any time by just portaling there instead of walking right from there to here. But I gotta offload some of this junk to you.
See anything you like?
What's this?
Iron well spent.
Commonly
I'll
go.
give you a good
Okay, I guess
price on
it's
what
for
we got
like
left.
fashion. I have all these shields, but they're like not for my class. They give bonuses to other classes, so not as useful. So many just lines of text on all these items. I don't think that one's very good. That one isn't. Is this any good? No, it's almost the exact same thing as what I'm using. Not that. Maybe? No. Yeah. Oh shoot. Would you look at that? Bonus to pets. Aether and chaos resistance, and also just damage. Except, not really an except, it's just kind of better than what I was wearing there. Yeah. My health gonna go really low if I wear this. 3642. Only like 100, that's fine. I'll just sell this crap. It has way more armor than this. 300 with this compared to 100. Some more resistance, I guess. Oh, these shields ain't any good. Alright. Belt I'm wearing gives plus to physique, which is good. And there's all this. These medals. Ooh, that gives a pet bonus. That makes it very important. Oh, where? How much is my spirit gonna go down, though? Oh, only 13. Okay. Nice. 300 spirit. Right on the mark. I'll keep that thing for now, though, in case I want to change out. Mostly just looking at, like, pet bonuses for now. Though eventually, getting all my resistances perfect is gonna be important. All the elementals are looking good, but everything else just sucks. Yeah. I know ethereal resistance is really important, because ethereal always is what kills me. They're all pretty important, though. To some degree. Oh dear. I had to sell all that. That too. And maybe this. Actually, that's pretty good. What about this comparison? No, it's not very good. shield I have gives a lot of health. This thing gives physical resistance. I don't know. I'll keep what I have on for now there. So that. I don't know about this one. Oh, yes I do. This one's... I'm getting confused with, like, shield. Alright, shoulder plates. Shoulders. Yeah, let's just throw this on. What exactly is going to change? I get way more cunning and physique. Cunning's not really too useful. But, a bit less resistance, but it's probably worth it. There. I can throw this crap away. And the thing here. Oh, the shield. I didn't think about the shield. It's probably not good. Alright. Wait, what's this? I didn't know I had this. Epic amulet. That's not really useful. It gives like physical damage bonus. Which I don't need too much. Alright, what do you guys want to even do now? I need to clear the front gates. Okay. Gotta do everything. Like these guys? Are they at the front gates? Oh. Oh, this. Right. Not like clear as in fight them, just clear the blockade. Oh, and there's a boss right here. Nice. Alright, well, all my skeletons are gonna die. Can I recall them over here? There we are. Okay, don't stand in that. 'Cause you're gonna get hurt real hard. What did I just get? Solemn Mark. Yeah, it's alright. Some resistance and health. But I kinda like the minion damage bonus. Yeah. Get him. Are there like landmines on the ground? What's going on here? We just explode as we walk now. I didn't sign up for this. Oh, dang. These guys with these guns are hurting me real bad. Chipping away at my 3,600 health. Oh, dang. Okay, use your potion. What's this thing? It has a lot of life. Now it has a phase 2. Good. Good. I'm down a skelly. There you go. Just this way? Scared of all these ethereals, because they're gonna hurt real bad. Yeah, they're just shredding through my skeletons. I just lost 2 from that guy's attack, I think. Come back. Very good. Oh no. Gonna lose a bunch of skellies here. heal. Alright, let's take on the big boy. More. Yes. You always have to stay at max minion count no matter what. I hate these signs everywhere. Maybe I should just run past them. I don't know, they might have some sweet loot on them. They just always kill with my skeletons, because they have all these AoE things. And they summon little skeleton dudes that also have AoE attacks. Oh dang, this is like the last area of the act. Metropolis. Yep, it's a second to last portal right here. Or at least last of Act 4 in the base game, because then the DLC, is it Ashes of Melmoth? It added Acts 5 and Act 6. Nice. I think there's a shrine. There's like a few shrines around here, which I might try to get to. Oh man. Nice. Destroy that crystal. Yeah. Hey, these charger dudes. 'Cause they go for me and not my minions. Shoot. Alright. Crypt. I think there's a shrine in here. That's pretty sick. All these dudes, they leave behind these, like, pools of blood or whatever, like acid. It's annoying. This game really loves enemies like that. I've noticed, like, there's so many things that just when they die, they leave behind, like, a little thing that hurts you. Which I kind of hate. I guess it's better than enemies that just explode when they die. And, like, kill you instantly if you're right next to them. But I don't know, it's still pretty annoying. Bones. Level up. Oh, it's a big man. Take him out. You do that while I check the chest. Very good. Here's the real big man. Nice. Got him. Oops. Right. Level up. So is this Ember Claw? Looks like there's a bit of an AoE there. 200-degree attack arc, 5 target maximum. Sick. So it has a little AoE now. And point into physique. There's the shrine. I think you have to go all the way around here to get to that shrine up there. Nice. Oh, wait, ow, ow. Okay. I just killed all of my skeletons from standing in that. Oopsies. I have to resummon my dudes again to get them at full health. What's that? Meat. Crafting item. Yeah, just run through the pools real quick. Okay, this guy, I hate him, and he just killed all my skeletons again. So good luck, guys. Oh no, okay.
Can't do that.
Yeah, let me just retreat tactically. Alright, very good. No, don't stand in that. Blueprint. Brutal Carver. Two-handed axe. It's not useful. There's this. This is a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost sounded like the beginning to that 009 or 7 or whatever sound system. I love that song. It's oddly terrifying for some reason. I don't know why. All those classic old YouTube video songs It's just too many memories in them. Just in the songs, the videos they played to probably sucked real hard though. So now I can finish the toe. So this isn't useful at all, but I do get the complete constellation bonus. So I've unlocked some more stuff. I don't know if it's any of the stuff unlocks any good, but it might be. Another shrine. Good luck, dudes. I'll be watching back here. Alright. So what can I pet-wise here? Now that I have green points. I can get the raven now. Or this, the hawk. So I need 9 more greens. Okay. Crit damage? I don't know about that. I think I might just start on Raven. Yeah, I just need green for now, so I can get Mud Dragon. Okay, yeah. Which one do I have to start? Alright. 15% damage. Great. Summon some skillies. Boys, gosh darn, Bloodsworn. I hate him. Oh. I just completely blanked out. It's like I actually forgot I was streaming for a few minutes there. Oh my gosh. This is very interesting. I think there's like a guy I'm supposed to find around here that like, well, it's like the entrance into the necropolis or whatever. Oh wait, no, I actually have to go to Fort Icon. Okay. I don't know how much more of this I can take. This really is just... ARPGs really are just the brain-dead genre. For the most part, yeah.
Good work down there. We cannot...
I was already at the necropolis, but I'll go there again. Have I got any good items? I just haven't noticed it. Master of Death. Oh, that's kind of good. Grim Harvest. What is Master of Death? Is that a necromancer skill? Oh. That's pretty good. Except I need 50 in mastery to get that. And if you... This is how it worked in Diablo 2 as well. You don't get bonus to skills unless you have 1 point in that skill. So if I were to put on those boots, despite the fact that I don't have mastery or even a point in it, I wouldn't get those +2. I actually have to expend a point on it. He wants me to deal with a witch. The witch is right in here. Let's go speak to her. Anastasia.
My, what a curiosity you are.
Okay. I was possessed by an ethereal. That happened at the beginning of the game. Why should I trust you? But I thought you were evil. Alright. So she's like, no, I'm not evil. Please trust me. My dude was just like, alright. Boom, 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 boom. What's happening? Did I just shoot someone? They are. Where are you shooting at? Oh. You moron. They're like programmed to aggro any enemy, so they're just aggroed onto the... Just aggroed onto the training dummy. Nice. Alright, so I guess I just have to keep going up. Yeah. Oh. I gotta secure the rift gate. Kill these. Uh-oh. Big man. Except he has no health, so he'll probably die real fast. If they would aggro on him... Oh, they're aggroed on that guy. Alright, we got him. And here's the cavalry. They could have been, like, here helping me, but
Took you
no.
long enough. You're at the cult of Cathol. It appears that the ritual...
Yeah. Stop the ritual thing. This that guy's, like, I think, fully voice acted. Not many people in this game are. Oh wait, I can't actually go into that thing yet. I have to, like, get things around it first. Blood wagons. Gotta destroy him. Where did you come, Nigel? I've been married since a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Nigel? I'm just 12 levels away from all this cool stuff. I might just put more points into Ember Claw. I don't know. Yeah, for now. Gotta buff up my Hellhound. So I want it to do high damage by itself. Where are these wagons that got destroyed? I think there should be one around here. I can build a bridge. Can I even do that? 40 scrap. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do it. I don't think that bridge is actually that useful right now. I think the bridge just like unlocks a side dungeon or something. I forget exactly. There might be like a shrine there, but it's probably hard to get to. Here's the wagon that's been destroyed. Now I need more. So that was the northern. Where's the western? Probably somewhere over here. Sin. Oh, dang, there's a good stash here. Our inventory's pretty clean, actually. That's surprising. It's not over here. Is it like down there? Yeah. Do I have a point? I do. Physique. I guess I'll go for the eastern one because I don't know where the western is. I have to go even further west. Surely the eastern one is right around here, though. Oh, crap. I'm tired. It's a Saturday night. Oh, here's the other card. It's guarded by these big men. Alright. where's that cart? It's up there. Destroy that cart. There we go. I did it. Now I get to fight the final boss. Yay. Wee. Wait a second. Ooh. Almost 2 hours. According to OBS. Nice. Sweet. Swanking. Alright. This place actually isn't that long. I might just do like the final boss and stop. Final boss of the base game, I mean, there's... Of course, this is only Act 4. But when the game first came out, this was the final boss. And then, well, this game does do what all the Diablos and every other ARPG does. And that there's 3 difficulties, so this is normal difficulty. Then you go into, like, I think Elite, then Difficult, or Ultimate difficulty. And, like, everything's just tougher, but you're essentially running through the game again. Sort of like New Game Plus, but not really. Because you can still go back to, like, the old difficulties at any time. So if you want, like, the good, like, best gear and all that, you gotta do high difficulty. So I'm pretty sure they lock certain drops on high difficulty. Which makes sense, because why else would you do it? Well, to play the game, I guess. It's stupid. What? I know Path of Exile used to be that way, where, just like Diablo 2, you ran through the game 3 times, essentially, up to Act 4. So you killed Malachi, then you did it all again, and you killed Malachi, then you did it all again, and you killed Malachi. And each time your resistances get lowered. And that's the same in Diablo 2 and also in this game, just you get less resistances. Or you have like a natural negative resistances, so you have to get better gear. But then, in Path of Exile, they updated it and actually added stuff to the game. Made it so that there's just 10 acts and you don't have to, there are no difficulties. That was pretty sweet. I like that. I do kind of wish I had played the game more, though, when it was like the 3 difficulties. I think that would have been kind of neat. I never got to experience that, even though it probably wasn't a good experience. So I only started getting huge into Path of Exile, like, right after that big update. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh no. We're gonna lose some skeletons here. We fall back. Oh no, is that an AoE? No, it isn't. Or it was, I mean a lingering AoE. That's what you gotta watch out for. Somehow I didn't lose any skeletons. What's this stuff I got? What is this? Summon Hellhound. That's pretty good. I'm thinking. I think I might wear that. So I have 2 specially made for summoner boots. Though this one's more for Master of Death, which is a necromancer ability, and Summon Briarthorn, which is a druid or shaman ability, and I'm not a shaman, not druid. Druid's another thing. What's this? Nope. I might wear this. Yeah, I was having some pet resistance, but they get a bit more damage and speed. Total speed, so that's movement and attack and everything. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, let's just hit that. We'll keep that. Those are still pretty good boots. I wonder if I need to recast this. Yeah, I'll recast Hellhound. Oh, these things all suck. Somehow my skeletons aren't just dying immediately here. Oh dear. There's a big man there. I'll throw down a portal in case I die. I remember this guy's killed me a few times on my other character. I think I had to have like 3 attempts. So he just has this horrible poison. Yeah, all my skeletons are dying to him. Oh, and now I'm taking damage. I don't know why. Did I get hit by like a projectile? Alright, he's dead. Nice. But my raven has died. Even though I just resummoned it. Skeleton's raven. Perfect. The team's back up. Alright, this might be a final... Yeah, I think this is a final dungeon. This isn't a really long one. Or just final part to the dungeon here. Hit up that lore. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh. I don't like the sound of that. We're summoning a demon thing here. Demons are scary. Oh. There's its tentacles. Ew. Gross. Yeah. I wonder if I can level up again before the final boss. I'm actually pretty low leveled for this. This game does have level scaling to a degree. I don't think things scale down to your level, but I'm pretty sure they scale up. So everything's about 38, 39, same as me. But I think I usually do the final area around like 41 or 2. On my other 2 characters, I was like 43 on both times. Or about 41 to 43. And of course, at this point of the game, leveling gets way slower. Like, considerably. So you need more XP. So I guess I'm just haven't been done as much. I haven't done as much side stuff on this character. Thus, I haven't gotten as much XP. But you can always go back and do pretty much everything, including most quests. Or at least the important quests that give you like the skill points. Get him. Uh-oh. Big people. Yeah, I got him. Alright. Uh-oh. I'm almost there. This isn't the final boss, but I'm close. Alright, I think he's only targeting me, so maybe I can, like, lead his attacks away from my skeletons. Oh. Oh, he's dead. We summon everything. Good. And that just takes you outside, I think. Alright. Now let's see if any of this stuff is worth equipping over what I currently have. I don't think so. This final boss kind of stinky, he's tough. This guy's helping me, Ulgrim, but it's not really enough. Go get him. My skeletons are gonna die very fast here. I know it. Well, everything will. It's taking alright damage, though. Where the final boss is. It's really loud. Yeah. Oh shoot, those tentacles suck. You gotta watch out for those. He's like always shooting these bombs around. Okay. I'm gonna chug my potion now. Oh dang, he's actually almost dead. I've been doing alright damage. I haven't been paying attention, so I've just been focusing on my, like, minion HP. Alright. Well, this is the final boss of Act 4. This giant jerk. I hate him. Also, Ulgrim just, like, disappeared. The guy that was here. And I get all his super chests. Because there's, like, a reason for that, I think. What is grin stuff? There's one more chest. Or trove, rather. It's not really a chest, is it? Or what was that one blue I got? Where is it? Is this it? No, I think it's this. Electricity stun jacks? No, it's not really useful. Nice, I need it. I've saved the world. But at what cost? Oh crap. I had to sneeze. Now to go home. And talk to Inquisitor Creed. The important man. Hey Creed, that guy just sort of disappeared.
You've returned. Is it finished then?
I killed him, but Ulgrim's
So
full.
a great moment of triumph is soured with tragedy. The cult's defeat at the necropolis marks humanity's first major victory in this conflict, proving that we are not going to simply lie down and let ourselves be wiped out by fiends and spirits. Word of this victory will spread and give people hope that someday this nightmare will truly be over. Yet we cannot forget those who sacrificed their lives to bring us here. Brave men and women of the Black Legion who took up arms in the defense of Uralan, a nation that scorned them as criminals, outcasts, and even traitors. In death, they were none of those things. They died as heroes.
Thank goodness.
But I refuse to count Ulgrim among the dead just yet. I owe him
Yeah, he
that.
sort of just disappears.
I could use
You don't really see it happen though, because
Are
you're
you
paying
with?
attention to the boss. Yeah, how can I help? Cut scene. Oh dear, it's snowing. Oh, come on. It did this last time, it just freezes. I was worried this would happen.
I've never been so far from Malmouth,
Nice cutscene.
or surrounded by so
Wow.
many armed men.
Why does that happen? He says the little thing there, he's at the circle, then it just stops. I know there's more to that cutscene. It's kind of important, because it's like end of Act 4. Whatever. Here's a person now. Malmoth. Mouth. Muth. Mushmouth. So it's the DLC is called Ashes of Malmouth, and you go to Malmouth. Yeah, that's enough of that.
Good, you're back. Do you have a moment? I struggle to admit this, but I must abandon my efforts at opening a rift to reach Ulgrim. For all I've learned in battling the occult, I'm no warlock. During my last attempt, I nearly lost control of the ritual when something tried to breach my portal from the other side. This is too dangerous to continue. You see, the Luminari have long been aware of a coven of witches hiding out to the north of Burwich.
Alright. Once we go talk to witches to help me.
Excuse me, could I? My father and I were part of a
Once we find his father. Whatever.
Have you found any sign of my father out there?
Sorry, I've kind of just not moved at all. Huh. Well, that's a cool, neat little, game, Grim Dawn. It sure is comfortable. And enjoyable. My head hurts now. That's enough of that, probably. It's pretty sick. The game's, like, sick. Sick is in, like, a cool way, not as in, like, a malady or an illness or a little problem. You know, it's pretty cool, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.